All right. We are back. Clutch Sports Radio. Check us out. Watch us at darwin-sports.com tomorrow, the day after. Tell your mama, tell your friends, tell everybody we know that you're helping us out. We want to just start doing that. I want to thank you guys for your support. We appreciate your support. I appreciate your support for over 2 years of doing this show. Coleman, I know, also feels the same way. So thank you guys for just doing it, for interacting with us. That's going to be back, by the way, very soon. You're going to be able to do this live show with us. We just wanted to have a little relaxed time this week, not have to worry about too many things and just kind of hang out, do a short show. But want to thank you guys for following us on Twitter, interacting with us, like I said, on our Facebook page, Clutch Sports Radio, and all that you do, because you guys are just friends to us at the end of the day when it comes down to it. So really, really, really do appreciate that. So again, darwin-sports.com. That's where you can go tomorrow to listen and check out, watch this show, watch us talking about the Nationals, the Caps, our interview with Redskins Nick Sundberg talking about the BigTrain.org, the Big Train Celebrity Softball Game, Pros vs. Media, all that good stuff. So, Coleman, let's get on with it. And that is with a little Washington Redskins talk. We got to get a little football. I mean, look at all this. Oh, kidding me?
2 weeks to the draft, man.
Yeah. And by the way, thank you, Coleman. 2 weeks to the draft. On Thursday, the 25th, more information to come on darwin-sports.com. But I'm going to tease it right now. Thursday, the 25th. Mark your calendars, folks. You're going to be coming out to Maryland because I know you're going to come out and watch us and support us. But most importantly, not just us, we're going to be teaming up with Darrell Young, Washington Redskins fullback. Really excited. Great player, great guy. And he's going to have a draft day party out in Maryland. Again, the details are to come. But your boys here at Clutch Sports Radio are the exclusive radio show that will be there, having a little draft day and getting you fans ready for the action that's happening that night and that whole weekend. It's just a celebration weekend for the Washington Redskins. So thank you, Darrell Young. Thank you to everyone who's putting that event. And again, the information will be up in a few days at darwin-sports.com under upcoming events. But talking about that draft day, dude, are you excited about it? Are you checking it out? Do you care? Come on, is that a dumb question? Do you care, Coleman? I know you care.
Yeah, so I guess that first night, Thursday night, obviously Redskins don't have their first round pick. And I think that's the only thing that happens on Thursday, first round, right? But because obviously we invested in a great piece of our future in RG3.
Yes.
So one of the things I will be looking for is to see, what potential targets, the Redskins might have that could kind of go in that late first round area. Obviously, the more safeties, the more corners, the more tackles, they kind of go off the board early. And in that first round, kind of hurts the Redskins' second round. So as Redskins fans, you can still be watching that draft and kind of seeing, where certain players are going and seeing how that might affect the Redskins. Couple names to keep an eye on. A couple people visiting Redskins Park here this week. David Amerson, a corner out of NC State, about 6'3", almost 200 pounds.
Wow.
Pretty good size corner. Definitely a big target of the Redskins in the second round. He had a great year 2 years ago, kind of struggled a little bit last year. So very interested to see if he might be able to slip to the Redskins or if he might go. That could be a guy that you kind of keep your eye on, night one. Then a couple other guys, safety Phillip Thomas, Duke Williams from Nevada. Definitely two other guys to kind of see, where they might go, kind of borderline first round, second round guys to kind of keep your eyes on. The Redskins have already shown interest in them. They're visiting actually this week.
And even moving it onto the free agent side of things, cornerback, and speaking of that depth and those needs, one guy who you will not be seeing in a Washington Redskins uniform is Antoine Winfield from the Minnesota Vikings, formerly of the Minnesota Vikings. And it's been reported that he's still entertaining offers from the Vikings and now the Seahawks. And Coleman moving that forward, no Antoine Winfield, and he's top 10, I would say, maybe top 10 cornerbacks in the league still in terms of production and whatnot. The Washington Redskins definitely have that need there. The fact that he's not going, forget the Minnesota Vikings. I want him to go to Minnesota. I do not want him to go to Seattle. If Seattle was as dangerous as they were, and they were last year with all those weapons, round 2, just like us Redskins fans are really excited. Can you guys imagine what those Seahawks fans are saying and thinking? And for good reason. They have a very good reason to be saying and thinking those things. And look how far they advanced into it last year, making certain additions that they have. They even signed Percy Harvin. That was an upgrade. And if they get Winfield, Coleman, this may be a Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl caliber team in there at the big dance. What do you think?
Yeah, and Adrian Peterson really carried the Vikings last year. I mean, so to see one guy really put the team on his back like he did doesn't really concern me as much as a team like Seattle, who had a lot of good pieces. I mean, their defense was really good. They had a great pass rush. Their corners, unbelievable. That's not even talking about the offensive side of the ball with Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, adding a guy like Percy Harvin.
Skittles, baby.
You don't want to see them as a Redskins fan and as another, conference opponent. You don't want to see them add these type of pieces. So love to see him maybe go back to a team like the Vikings or somebody that might not be such as a contender or could stand in the Redskins' way.
No, I'm with you. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in any NFC team. Well, Minnesota's NFC too, but nevertheless. Yeah. Stay in Minnesota, Antoine. The people love you there. I would love you there, and so do it. With that, Robert Griffin III, supernatural abilities, whatever you want to call it. Is he the Wolverine? Let me tell you a little. Have I said it here? Have I shared the nugget here about someone that I know that's close to in Robert's family that I'm friends with?
No.
So I'm friends with someone in Robert's family, and this person in Robert's family tells me that they cannot get piercings because if they get pierced,